welcome to Disturbingly Cheap Reviews. This time we watch the modern day equivalent to Roger Corman's Fantastic Four with the rights retaining sequel, Hellraiser Revelations. Shoved out with as little fanfare as possible, this movie exists solely so Dimension Studios can do a remake of the original Hellraiser. Every bit of news regarding this film was negative. Doug Bradley read the script and chose not to play Pinhead for the first time ever. Clive Barker tweeted a rejection of the film. The screening of the film was one night in one theater for one showing, maybe had one poster of advertisement. So with 8 days to film on a $300,000 budget, could this 75-minute film actually surprise? What do you think? A couple men decide to go sow their oats and record any incriminating moments along the way because that seems very logical. Unsurprisingly enough, their debauchery leads them down the path of picking up the Rubik's Cube from Hades, which contains the unrecognizable face of Pinhead. The demon box ends up in the possession of one of their families, and before you know it, a dinner party goes straight to hell. Or wherever Cenobites are from. As for just general thoughts on the movie, any general expectations are squandered quickly as we meet the goofballs via a handheld camera sequence that still somehow manages to have jump cuts. Family interactions don't really build character as much as they destroy your attention span. The camera constantly shivers like a tank top wearing cheerleader on a cold night at Camp Crystal Lake. It had an interesting idea, and the twist isn't too bad. It gets an F. Perhaps the movie doesn't deserve an absolute F, but it just comes off as an over-budgeted fan film. Because much like Children of the Corn Genesis, it's not meant to be a good movie. It's just here so you can have a possibly PG-13 remake of Hellraiser. The only thing it'll have in common with this one, Doug Bradley probably won't be in it either. And with that needless mini rant towards a remake, let's move to spoilers. The movie keeps flashing back between what happened and what is happening. So the big twist is that the more corrupted of the two men gets taken by the Cenobites, escapes, and then kills and steals the flesh of the meeker one to return home. That makes sense, right? The evil guy wanting someone else to open the Cubo Doom so they can take his place in Cenobite Valley. After doing so, not Pinhead monologues a bit, they kill off one woman who talks too much, and then the father kills the evil guy because, well, he's an idiot. So not Pinhead takes that guy's wife instead. So we're left with the daughter and gutshot father who are kicked back into the real world where he dies almost immediately and she grabs the cube. The end. And that's Hellraiser Revelations. You may notice that there really wasn't anything revealed, and no specific hell was raised. Take that as you will. So until next time, never solve a Rubik's Cube.